Hi guys, so I'm here at the old shelter. Um, the ones that they've been asking them to leave. The organizers have been asking, not the organizers, but no, not the organizers. The cops, the police has been asking them to go to the other shelter. Hi, but apparently some people are trying to make them afraid and telling them that the other shelter is no good. You know, the same story as yesterday. Um, a lot of them have left to the other shelter, but some just don't want to leave because they've been told that it's dangerous and all kinds of things over there. So I'm out here. We're gonna cover a story for you guys. We're gonna definitely cover a story. Ay, qué rico, gracias. We're gonna cover a story for you guys tomorrow. Because it's really sad how the media has exploited these people and the organizers using them for photos, for 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 numbers, for using them as a threat, and then leave them out here fending for themselves, really. And some people trying to keep them out here, even though the Mexican government has already provided shelter for them. The Mexican government really went out of their way. The city of Tijuana, more than the government, like the federal government, the city of Tijuana went out of their way, along with the mayor, the police department, to provide better shelter for them. So because it's going to rain again tomorrow, but some people out here, the ones that don't want to leave, are getting false reports of danger over there, of no water, no electricity. So they're still out here on the street. The camp, as far as I know, is complete. Allá adentro ya está vacío. Ya está vacío. As far as I know, it's either empty. Oh, sorry. Ay, perdón. The camp is empty or nearly empty. So they've pretty much taken everybody out. Let me check. Look in there. Show you guys what's going on. Oh yeah, it's empty. There's nobody in there. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's nobody in there. It's just cars in there picking up some tents, and the place is pretty much empty. So it's just trash that was left behind, and then the people that are still here are the ones that don't want to leave. And they don't want to leave because some of them are scared, because they're telling them not to leave. Somehow somebody is telling them not to leave and putting still children at risk by telling them that, because this is not a safe zone by any means. And police are not even, there's a few cops, not that many. So anyway, a lot of these people are still out here. Trying to figure out their situation, while the leaders are probably home, warm, and not really caring too much about what's going on out here. So look at this place. I'm glad I can share this with you guys and just show you what it looks like right now, and see what these news are reporting. Let's see. So another thing I wanted to share with you guys is that the president that was sworn in today, the new Mexican president, has signed an agreement that I think a lot of people are misunderstanding. When he talks about, Oh, okay. So they're talking about, I guess an agreement has not been signed, but they're talking about creating programs and creating infrastructure between America, Canada, and Mexico for Central Americans to not have to migrate. That's what he's talking about when he's talking about helping the migrants, not helping them stay here, not helping them cross illegally or through asylum to America, but helping them stay in their countries, by creating jobs and infrastructure for them, which, that would be the optimal. Look at all these people out here. Let me ask them. Hold on one second. Where they're gonna go and what they're gonna do. ¿Se van a ir para el otro albergue? Al otro. ¿Ustedes son parte de la caravana? ¿Se van a ir allá o se van a quedar aquí?
No, aquí lo vamos a quedar, pero...
¿Y dónde? ¿Aquí aquí?
Y ahí vamos a hacer la carpa.
Y no, pero no se piensan ir para allá.
Claro.
Es que aquí va a estar...
Al otro albergue.
Ya después va a estar aquí peligroso para que tengan... Ahorita está bien, pero ya después va a estar peligroso. Allá sí está, o sea, ya está seguro, ¿no? Para que lo piensen, porque les están diciendo, he oído que les dicen que está peligroso allá, no es cierto. Está mejor allá. Digo, de estar aquí en la calle, ¿no? Dime. ¿A dónde los están llevando los camiones?
¿Cómo se llama?
Barretal.
Ah, no, es que nosotros estamos esperando, pero otro de aquí mismo que nos viene a traer.
Ah, ok.
Sí.
Ah, qué bueno. Sí, pero aquí cuidado, con los niños, cuidado. Anyway, I'm just letting them know to be careful out here because some of them just don't want to leave and they have kids and all this stuff, and it's like nobody's guiding these people. They're all left out here on their own. They have no idea where they're at. They're somewhere in Mexico, thinking they're very close to the border, which, I mean, they are, but then they're just close to it. That doesn't really mean anything. It doesn't mean they're going to get across. So they're out here kind of, putting themselves in a lot of danger because now the cops are gone. If you notice, there's really not that many cops. There's only one or two cops over there. And they have no idea where they're at. Yesterday I know they weren't even really fed. And I think yesterday somebody brought or somehow they got food. But the best thing they can do is, try to go to the other shelter, and then hopefully the government can convince them to go home, especially if deals get signed and, or programs get signed to help them in their countries, which would be the ultimate. So, baño, his bathroom. They're lucky. It's just well, it's really not that cold, but it's gonna get cold and it's gonna rain. Tomorrow we're gonna get rain. So once we get rain and you mix that with a little wind, and then it can get really bad. So that's what's going on out here, guys. Thank you for everybody tuning in. America has been giving their countries money. Where has it going? Well, that's the thing. That's where the corruption comes in, guys. This is where a new leader can hopefully, create something for them, not just hand it off to the government and let their governments do whatever they want with it. It's about investing, going in there and actually investing so these people won't want to migrate anymore, and do what they've been doing for so many years. So they're talking about it today. The president that we just was just sworn in, I used to trust him a few years ago. Recently, not so much because of stuff that I heard of who he was meeting with, and the fact that this is his third run and they finally let him win. So I was wondering why did they finally let him win when he's won before and they didn't allow him to take charge. So why now? Did they buy him off? Did they threaten him? But hopefully he will go through with a lot of his. It's not so much socialism. He pretty much wants equality more than socialism. There's a lot of corruption in Mexico, and every time he speaks about ending corruption in Mexico, which will create a lot more opportunities and resources for Mexicans, which would also prevent them from wanting to leave illegally to America. So that would take care of also Mexicans, keeping them here instead of wanting to run off to another country. So anyway, let me read some of your comments, guys. No, it's not that he's so much a liberal, guys. It's more that it's Mexico is very, very divided socially. There's a lot of big money, big people with money, and a lot of poverty. So he's talking about ending that. It's not so much that, okay, you work and you give me your money and I hand it off to the people. It's not like that. That's not what he's That's never been his plan from what I know, and he's been talking about it for years because again, this is his third run. So anyway, this is where I'm at. I'm gonna put my phone down because it's a little, it's kind of a little dangerous out here. I mean, you guys can tell it's super dark, and ¿qué? La gente que
Gente que se rehúse a ir, como le están proveyendo el alojamiento, albergues, todo puesto,
pero son llevar a huevo.
van a incurrir en una falta administrativa y los pueden remitir a la 20 de noviembre y de ahí van a ser deportados.
Okay, so people that refuse to leave after when? Today?
Creo que le están dando hasta mañana.
People that don't want to leave as of tomorrow, the city of Tijuana is going to have them arrested because they are providing shelter for them. So whoever stays here after tomorrow, the city will arrest them and take them to the jail, and then from there possibly have them deported. So they're forcing everybody to move to the new shelter, which is about 17 miles away from here. So anyway, just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I'll be unblocked from Facebook in the next few hours, and when I am, I'll share these videos to Facebook, and you guys can please help me share and let everyone know what's going on, because this is probably a good strategy to keep them away from the border, which is what happened today. They had a march plan today that really couldn't go through because they couldn't get thousands of people to the border like they did last week. So Tijuana mayor is making good decisions by providing shelter for them, but far from the border. So they don't, so they're not disrupting the lives of thousands of people from Tijuana who have nothing to do with this. And that's why everybody's so mad. So I heard today that Tijuana is going to lose support money from someone in the government. Lose support money. I haven't heard any of that. I'll look into that and I'll let you guys know. Great news from TJ. Yeah, well, the news will do all kinds of things. Even yesterday, and I'll show you guys a report when it comes out. Yesterday, one of the organizers was trying to say that Mexico was violating their human rights. Guys, Mexico has done nothing but be kind and helpful to them. Like, we don't see that federal police car. We only use those. We only have maybe 3 or 4 of those throughout the city. And when, since these people came, we've had dozens of them. We don't even do that for our own people, and we've been doing it for them so they're safe. It's not for our safety, it's for their safety. So how dare this guy say that we're one of their organizers from Honduras say that us Mexicans are violating their human rights? Like, come on, And people are starting to pay attention because they're starting to watch people like me and others who are reporting what's really going on and not just hearing it from the main channels and the mainstream media who can twist it any way they want. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll be sharing this video as soon as I'm unblocked from Facebook, and help me share also the YouTube channel, because if they try to block me again, it's really, really frustrating not to be able to communicate with you guys. So that loud banging, it's fireworks. It's Sunday, so sometimes we do that here in Mexico after church. It's just fireworks. Nobody's getting shot. None of that here right now. At least not right now. But those are just fireworks. If you can see them down there, I'll keep the phone on so you guys can see them. They're actually really pretty. It's just fireworks. But this is a dangerous area, so they're definitely not. It's not a good idea for them to stay here. You're welcome. Thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you for sharing, and thank you for your support and everything. So I'll share more with you guys later on tonight. I'll be posting some stuff on Facebook, and help me share this channel just in case this block ever happens again. It was only a 24-hour block, but you guys know how it goes. I know how it goes because I've been through it with my personal account. It's 24 hours and 3 days and 7 days and 2 weeks and a month and stuff like that. So look, so you never know. Next time it could be 3 days. So help me share the link, and in about 3 weeks I'll be able to have a direct URL to the YouTube account, so that it's easy to memorize and stuff like that, to pass around, and so we can keep connected. And I'm also gonna download the videos so I can share them on a website and make sure the content is not removed, because yesterday I did a really good video, and from what I understand, it's gone. And it was a really, really good one, me exposing the photographers as they were staging a photo shoot with the 2 twins that you guys have seen that the whole world has seen. They were staging another photo shoot with the same twins. Okay, thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye bye.